Hello and welcome to the Motocross Network. My name is Trevor and I'll be your host. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at a victim of the Pro Circuit curse, Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki rider Levi Kitchen, his first ride back, and when he plans on returning to the races. Before we get into today's story, I want you guys to head to the mxnetwork.store and check out our magazine. In 2025, we'll be doing more issues in 1 year than we ever have. Here's a look at some we have on hand. We got first one of the year, issue number 12, Joe Show. We got issue number 13 here, Beast Mode Eli Tomac. That might be the last one we ever do of him in Supercross. And we even have one from late last year. I consider it this year. Issue number 11, King of Paris, Cooper Webb. We got a couple that are available for pre-order right now, too. We got 14, 15, and 16. 14 and 15 are in production as we speak, and 16 was just sent to production. So you can pre-order those now, and they'll be at your door soon. Anyway, go check it out, the mxnetwork.store. Huge thanks to all of you who bought a copy. The support means the world to us. All right, so Monster Energy Pro Circuit rider Levi Kitchen entered round one of the 250 East Series, expecting to be a title contender, and we expected that too. After holding the red plate in 2024 and nearly winning the title, we had high expectations for him coming into 2025. After Tampa Supercross, we were kind of left scratching our head, wondering what happened to him. He wasn't really a talking point at all throughout the day. Not a great qualifying session. Not a great heat race, and some mistakes in the main, leading to a 9th place finish on the night. Levi spoke about this after the race, saying, quote, "Qualifying wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. In the heat race, I had to make a quick stop in the mechanics area with a bike issue, and that set me up for a poor gate pick. I did not execute my start in the main, and then I crashed in the sand section, so I was quite a ways back. I just tried to make do with what I had. I'm not really happy with my performance. I do feel like I'm riding pretty well right now, so I just have to put this one behind us and go to the next." On to the second round of 250 East of the season in Detroit, and we had to throw everything out that we learned about Levi Kitchen in Tampa because he flipped the script in Detroit. Kitchen came out swinging, and with a little help from Lady Luck, he left Detroit with a victory. In qualifying, he topped the session barely, beating Hammaker by just 0.017 seconds. He utilized that first gate pick in the heat race and went on to win that as well. On to the main event, and Kitchen got up front early, once again, settling in second place as the race leader. Max Anstey had gapped him quite far, so his lead was not closable at that point in the race. Luckily for Kitchen, Lady Luck struck. The race was red flagged due to a downed rider, which meant a late race staggered restart, and that huge gap from first to second was gone. The race began, and Kitchen was pushing hard. Anstey made one wrong move, taking the outside line instead of the inside, and that was it. Levi Kitchen passed and won his first race of the season. "Yeah, I was totally settled into second," Kitchen said in a post-race interview. "I mean, he gapped me a lot in the first 7 to 8 minutes, and after that, I felt fairly good, but I knew I've been in his shoes like he was just clicking them off. And I think all three of us were kind of just expecting to just finish where we were at. But yeah, that was a wild turn of events, I guess." Levi didn't really count it as a win, as it was kind of handed to him. That whole gap that Anstey had over him was gone, so he felt it wasn't really earned, Either way, it is a win, and more importantly, a reminder of where Kitchen belongs on track. Enter round 3 for 250 East, Daytona, and Kitchen continued making progress. He qualified second place just behind RJ Hampshire, finished third in his heat after some mistakes, but a key takeaway was that he had the fastest lap time in that heat race by almost an entire second, so that was pretty incredible. On to the main event, he got off the gate to a decent start, but he was running around top 5. He still needed to make up time on the leaders. He started laying down the laps, passed Chance Hymas for third place, I believe it was, and just after that, crashed out in a major, major crash. It was brutal and scary, that's for sure. Here's multiple angles of his Daytona crash.
Moment of the race, and this is it. Watch the Kawasaki. Watch Levi Kitchen. Yep. He had never raced here. He never competed in a pro race here until tonight. Yeah. And unfortunately, his Daytona memories are not going to be great.
Yeah, just way too much speed going into that section. And he tried to almost not necessarily wheelie it, but... Oh.
Yeah, that's...
After suffering that scary over-the-bars crash early in the Daytona Supercross main event, Racer X reporter Jason Wygant went over and talked with the Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki team owner, Mitch Payton, trying to get the details on his injury, but he didn't want to speculate or comment on his conditions after the race, besides confirming that he went to the hospital. Luckily, Levi himself gave us an update that night from the hospital, confirming he broke his collarbone and had multiple fractures in his upper back. Here's what Levi had to say from the hospital bed after that crash.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for all the texts and everything. I'm in the hospital in Daytona, obviously, and doing a little better now. I'm sore, but broke this collarbone here and have a couple of fractures in my upper back, so yeah, that was unfortunate. Felt like I kind of maybe found a new level of riding last night, and yeah, there were some positives to take away, but I got a little bit greedy with that section, so I'm just glad it wasn't worse. I haven't seen the crash, don't really want to because it's probably pretty gnarly right there, but yeah, thank you, everybody. I'll be all right.
Scary situation. Glad to see he's okay. It was bad, but things could have been much worse for him. Now, it's time to put that in the rearview mirror and look forward. Levi has been in recovery mode for just over a month now and actually rode his bike for the very first time yesterday since his injury. Not only was it his first ride back, but actually he hopped on the 450 as well, so that was cool to see. Here's the first clips of him riding.
Did he ride that out? Oh boy. Kid dog.
I'm glad to see him back on the bike, that's for sure. Now the question is, when will he return to racing? Well, as you all saw in that video, he was training on an outdoors track like a lot of guys are at the moment, but unlike others, that is his priority, pro motocross. He does not intend on returning for supercross at the moment. He is supposedly making his return at round 1 of AMA Pro Motocross, Fox Raceway, May 24th. So he's got roughly a month and a half to get healthy and ready for the Summer Nationals. I'm so happy to see him back on the bike and healthy already. That was such a gnarly crash, and it could have ended way worse than it did, that's for sure. What are your guys' thoughts on Kitchen's crazy crash and injuries? Do you think he could have fought for the title had he not gotten hurt? How do you feel he's going to do in outdoors this summer, recovering from this injury? Let us know all your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to go check out our magazines on the mxnetwork.store. We have it fully restocked. Every issue from, we got last year's, this is an issue number 7. Aaron Plessinger from last year when he got the red plate. We've got all of those. We even got one, Jorge Prado, back when he was on Red Bull Gas from last year. So we have stuff from last year. And, of course, like I said, stuff from this year. All on the mxnetwork.store, so go check it out. Again, huge thanks to those who buy a copy. Your support helps us make it to the Nationals over the summer. So, like I mentioned, your support means the world to us. Anyways, thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.